today's Dorje Trollo Day, you know, but what we do, it includes everything. You should all today, bring the presence of Dorje Trollo, all the three roots, and including 8 manifestation of Padmasambhava, and particularly Dorje Trollo. Today's Guru Rinpoche took the form of the rightful Padmasambhava Dorje Trollo, which is over there in the Tanka, that one. Yeah, that's Dorje Trollo. Guru Rinpoche took the form of Dorje Trollo, which is the form of the wisdom body, wisdom mind. Wisdom mind is so skillful. Wisdom mind can manifest into peaceful deity expression, increasing deity expression, magnetizing deity expression, and rightful deity expression. It's all like the mother of all the deities is bodhicitta. That's very important for us to understand. And when we talk about bodhicitta, we are talking the mind which is, neither fall into the extreme of nihilism, neither fall into the extreme of eternalism. In that middle view, the union of emptiness and manifestation clarity, that is bodhicitta. Now, a mind which is free of all deceptions, all obscurations, gross obscurations of the notion of self, I, and the subtle obscuration of the phenomenal identity, like this is house, this is place, this is water. All those are our habitual mind condition, phenomenal mind. Those are all obscuration, because you are like in a cascade. You are like caught up in a cascade of me, my body, my house, my place, my country. All this conditioned habitual mind that we are all like trapped into that. And they appear in our mind, not the gross appearance of the daytime, but the night subtle appearance too. Both are obscuration. One is called gross obscuration, one is called subtle obscuration. And what makes it obscuration is the identity of self in everything. Self in I, self in others, which is duality. And the duality is not the essential nature of phenomena. Duality is the deceptive nature of phenomena. And whoever is caught in the deceptive nature, one falls into either extreme of eternalism or extreme of nihilism. And basically, nihilism also have a self, eternalism also have a self-identity. Like, I don't believe in anything. Like there's an I, self, doesn't believe anything. That mind is fall into that extreme. Or I believe in, creation. I believe in creator, this and that. That's also mind posit itself in a state of other extreme. So one is always, conditioned, like a slave, conditioned to those two kinds of mind, which is ignorant mind, actually. It's not the true nature of mind. True nature of mind is neither it is, falling into extreme of nihilism, nor it is falling into extreme of eternalism. It is just awakening nowness mind. And that presence of the nowness mind, without the obscuration, absence of obscuration, is called primordial mind, clear light mind, the awakening deity mind. And that is the mind of all the Buddhas. So when we do Padmasambhava Tsok, whether it's Buddha Shakyamuni, whether it's Padmasambhava, whether it's Tara, all are, where did they came from? They came from the bodhicitta mind. Remember, there was, in the Shantideva's teaching, it says, the mother of enlightenment is compassion. Compassion is the mother of enlightenment. Out of compassion, then born emptiness, and you can say the union of emptiness and clarity, or union emptiness and wisdom, whatever, they are the same meaning, different words. But that is the expression of a primordial nature. That primordial nature, absence of ignorance, is called deity. That's what deity means. And today, because that deity, have so much infinite power. Kempa means knowledge, knowing. Tsewa means love. Nupa means power. Mind of deity has those three qualities: Kempa, Tsewa, Nupa. Kempa means knowing, Tsewa means love, and Nupa means powerful. So now on the Vajrayana path, when the student is given the empowerment and the transmission and the pith instruction, so when you do the practice, you need to bring the bodhicitta mind, very essential. If you don't bring bodhicitta mind, there's no working ground. Then you may be, instead of practicing a deity, then you are practicing a demon, because of the grasping of self. It is even further said in the tantric teaching, if you get attached and you get cling to it, even it's a deity, let's say like peaceful deity, Avalokeshvara, dreadful deity, Hayagirva, Vajikilaya, 8 Herukas, whichever deity you get cling to it, then you fall into self. That's dangerous, actually. Therefore, there is first there is the generative part, and then there's the dissolution part. That's very important, that people mind, has to go through those two stages. The generating part and dissolving part. Still is not transcended at the beginning from duality, but at least you are trying to imitate non-duality, or at least you are trying to get to this stage. That's the only way that all dualistic mind has to work, first by imitation, or like getting to this. And then as you do gradually practice, your obscurations begin to dissolve, purified, then the awakening mind take place. And at that time, the non-dual, ultimate non-dual expression is nothing but wisdom and compassion at that time. At that time, when you have the wisdom and compassion, then you become so powerful, that mind becomes so powerful to purify, all our dualistic habitual obscuration in an instantaneous way. For example, it is said that those who have the realization of shunyata, emptiness, if you put an ant here, and when the ant will walk up here and reaches here, you purify the negative karma of eons. Eons. That's the power of that mind. So now, of course, that will happen gradually, and it has to happen because your essential nature is Buddha mind. Every being essential nature is enlightened mind. So it's just a question that, how much you practice bodhicitta, I think is really up to that. So therefore, like today is Padmasambhava day, and in particular is Dorje Törlö day. Dorje Törlö is the compassionate, most wrathful, compassionate manifestation of enlightened mind. What does that mean? What is wrathful means? Wrathful in general. As a country, if you see, first country has diplomatic ambassadors and envoys trying to make relationship with another neighboring country or, another country. But when all those diplomacy doesn't work, then they go to war. Means no compromising at all. So here the wrathful, called crazy wisdom. So there's a Cholwa, the translation of that is called Cholwa, Cholwa, crazy wisdom. The English word is crazy. A Tibetan has a word for that called Cholwa. Cholwa is used more in the context of Dharma terminology. Like, for example, in Tibetan word, Nyunpa means crazy. A crazy person is called Nyunpa. But a crazy person is not usually called Cholwa, because that terminology is only used in the Dharma context. It's so rich in the Dharma language, that while English is not as rich in the deeper spiritual language. So therefore, Cholwa, Yishi, the wisdom going awesome, the wisdom manifesting awesome. What's happening at that time, that when you practice Dorje Tolo practice, of course, the person will go through the experience. Basically, you're not compromising at all with duality. Like when you go to war, you don't compromise. You don't say, okay, can I send the missile or just shoot the gun? You throw everything, whatever you have, like Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, he want to eradicate everything. Of course, there's on a very negative side, but on the spiritual side, all negative forms, or whether it's mental level, whether it's a physical level, whether anything out of bodhicitta, so much power is there that the crazy wisdom means Cholwa, means it eradicates, eliminates every obscuration. It's not eradicating sort of what we would think, going after people and killing people and like that. For example, there's a saying, Manjushri's sword is not to kill and chop, not to slice and chop. So it's a symbol of the sword has two edges, both are very sharp, means cutting through duality. Same thing when the Dorje Tolo, manifestation of that wisdom going wild, that it doesn't compromise anything come on its path. Any duality, any hope and fear, any obstacles are all annihilated. That's the nature of bodhicitta. That is the nature of bodhicitta. So that's what today Guru Rinpoche, to benefit beings, he took the form of Dorje Tolo, and then in Bhutan, Taksang, the tiger's nest, where he manifested himself into the rightful deity of Dorje Tolo, and then subdue all the powerful mean spirit, those who are nature, because the spirits are by nature harmful, because they themselves living in a dimension of mind that they are in themselves very insecure and a lot of suffering. So therefore, but they have a lot of power at the same time, different classes of spirit. So Guru Rinpoche summoned all the spirit and subdued them. And then he let them take an oath of bodhicitta. They drank the oath of bodhicitta, that they have promised to Guru Rinpoche that they will not harm beings, they will support the Dharma. Now they, of course, when you meet Guru Rinpoche, the deal you make is bodhicitta. There's no other deal. Any other deal you try to make, Dorje Tolo cut it through. So there's no deal. The only deal is bodhicitta. So then, and it's Guru Rinpoche gave opportunity to each one of the spirit to practice Dharma, because they're also Buddha nature. And as they have practiced Dharma, many of the powerful spirit has become on bodhisattva levels. Because it is said, Nyamna sapun me. If you damage that vow, then it's like a seed is burnt. If you have a rice seed or wheat seed, if you burn the seed, nothing will grow. Same thing, when you have damaged the vow that you have taken from Padmasambhava, then they will be destroyed. But then again, destroyed in what way? Destroyed like, you go to war and kill enemy. Then they will be destroyed. There's a consequence of that. But if they keep the vow, then they will find enlightenment. It's just like us. We take commitment of, like some, okay, I will not kill, I will not harm beings. Then if you do that, there's naturally consequence to that. That's the nature of phenomenal world. That's how reality works that way. Even you may say that, okay, on Fridays, the Christians, some believe, Friday I will go to confession and then I'll go back and do the same thing. That doesn't absolve. Absolve means you really need to, real absolve, unless you realize emptiness, there cannot be no absolve. Because you can suppress your desire. You can suppress your anger. You can suppress your jealousy, which is good. We don't like the word suppress, but that's what everyone is doing. To be very frank, that's what everyone is doing. If you look at whether it's in the Buddhist tradition or Christian tradition or many things, sometimes I've seen like certain Christian priests, they would whip themselves. That's like, when your body gets so much ache afterwards, I don't think you will have, desire that much. Or then again, there's similar practice in Buddhism too. If you practice love and compassion, if you practice love and compassion, if your mother stirs you up, and then you get so angry, then you begin to think, about her kindness. Then that kindness takes it over, and then your mind gets absolved, and you try to bring positive way of looking at her and feeling love for her. But is that elimination of neurosis? No, that's not called elimination. That is simply temporal fix. The only way to eliminate from the root, like if you cut the root of the tree, then you eliminate all the limbs. If you just cut some limbs, the limbs will grow back again. So the only way to eliminate all neurosis and ignorance is seeing the body of the truth, reality, emptiness. By realizing emptiness, then one will be able to get rid of everything. So all the different manifestation of deities are manifestation of wisdom. Why we call wisdom deity? They transcended the true extreme of nihilism and eternalism. And then you are free of ignorance. And so today, Guru Rinpoche Day, we are all very fortunate to do this Tsok, and I'm happy that we're all doing this together. And hopefully now the pandemic will soon, with the vaccine, will go over and we can all meet together. So until that time, let's pray to Guru Rinpoche, get his blessing, and pray for the world peace, pray for the healing, pray for all the, please include prayer, those who are like healthcare workers. Earlier, one of my prayer was, those who are developing the vaccine, they get the wisdom and no obstacle to really discover something which will truly, free humanity from this pandemic suffering. So there's been a lot of, I've been even praying to Manjushri to have that clarity in their mind. And also there's a lot of obstacle. When you try to do some good, we can see there could be, hackers, economic hackers, there could be all kinds of demonic, mindset, profiting, this is something anyone who can do with altruistic motivation, incredible, benefit is there. incredible merit, but incredible benefit, and that benefit brings merit. So, and now we must, good news is now all these different vaccines have come. So, hopefully everything will soon, get better, that we can all move around freely, meet people, meet Sangha together. So please include that in your prayer. Okay? So then today we will do the Tsok now. And when you do the Tsok, though is Legbun Padmasambhava, but you can visualize 8 manifestation of Padmasambhava, and particularly request blessing from removing obstacle of all negative forces from Dorje Tolu. Today, pray to Dorje Tolu. They are all Padmasambhava manifestation. Okay. Nase namda ranji lundu pe taji joju jina jubayi sangi cheda gindu papezo kuna chaza da ja tashi shu deme gyabo zeden tundu jembe gimbe gata padam ba kuna gumba jajer daba je lumbo darba zata beta simje damje lagung dabe be yisam zeba zerab dabal de tsenzam de be tashi bebe Devara Shikpa Gela Chasa Jambe Shuno Palden Durjezi Chere Sewa Gumbo Jam Sai Nimbo Diba Nambrase Namge Nimbo Bajo Gundo Zang Ube Duje Pega Lushi Nobo Dawa Reti Nima Yi Chasa Legnam Daji Pegi Jo Janju Semba Gela Chasa Tenjin Dujo Tashi Sirki Nya Dujo Pumza Yung Kamala Nyenda Dundang Punzo Bebe Minu Jase Wanjur Kolo De Rinjin Tacho Jeki Chadenjin Chodu Yawa Chujin Giji Giso Ngo Timbe Bebe We Tashi Lamu Gela Jazalo Samba Chimbo Dejong Seme Migdon Dendan Galpo Yulkorsung Pake Potanua Mimiza Namde Sede Laze Kolo Tishu Ladan Nunu Dorje Zin Piwan Rati Chuteng Zenze Sasum Neso Gilektish Jiti Gongwa Gela Chasalo Daja Tingdiri Chawa Sumbala Gita Nyewar Sewa Kunjin Dudu Bebe Samdu Yijin Drup Trashi Dele Pusum So Parashu. English.
Om, in the natural, spontaneously present, perfectly pure, phenomenal existence, to all who dwell in the auspicious realms of the 10 directions, the Buddhas, Dharmas, and the assembly of noble Sangha, I prostrate and pray that all may be auspicious for myself and all others. To Drume Gyalpo Tselden Dundruk Gong Jambe Gimpa Gidrak Pel Dampa Kunla Gongpa Trakpel Chin Lunpo Tarpak Seldrak Pel and Ni. Noble ones known for your consideration of all sentient beings, noble ones known for your superior display of enlightened activities that grant mental satisfaction. Merely hearing your names increases all glory and auspiciousness. I prostrate to the 8 Sugatas, to the youthful Manjushri, to the glorious Vajra holder, the powerful Avalokiteshvara, the noble protector Maitreya, Sai Ningpo, Dripar Namparsel, Namkai Ningpo, the supreme noble Kuntuzangpo, Utpil Dorje, Pekar Lushing, and Norbo Dawa Reldrinima, holders of the excellent hand emblems of supreme noble good fortune. I prostrate to the 8 Bodhisattvas, the supreme jeweled umbrella, the auspicious golden fish, the wish-fulfilling vase, the mind-pleasing Kamala flower, the conch of fame and glory, the fully endowed endless knot, the eternal victory banner, the all-powerful wheel. You who hold these 8 supreme precious signs, offer to the conquerors of all directions and times, attractive maidens of pleasure, to recall your name increases all that is noble. I prostrate to the 8 goddesses of good fortune, Tsangpa Chenpo, Dejung Seme U, Mig Dong Den, and Gyalpo Yukor Sung, Pake Pu, and Luang Big Mi Sang, Namto Se, and Ladze Korlo, holders of the trident, short spear, and vajra, vina, sword, stupa, and banner of victory, who make auspiciousness and positivity grow in the 3 realms. I prostrate to the 8 guardians of the world, concerning the activity that myself and others are about to begin. by pacifying obstructions and unwanted harm. May the noble and meaningful increase and all wishes be accomplished. May good fortune, happiness, and prosperity be fully endowed.
Urge yugi nubjan zang pema kesara dongbo la yansen chogi ngudu pema jungne jesu da kurdo kandro mangpo kur kiki jesu da Shingi lobje shiksu sol guru pema sidi yung hung urge yugi nubja pema kesara dongbo la yansen chogi ngudu mni pema jungne jesu Kurdo kandro mangpo kor keki jesu da dupi chingi lobje sheksu Guru pema sidi hung urgi yugi nubjan zang pema kesar dongbo la yansen chogi Pema jungne jesu da kurdo kandro mangpo kor keki jesu da Chingi lobje shiksu sol guru pema sidi
Hung, at Oregon's northwestern frontier on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wondrous supreme accomplishment attained, and as the lotus-born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you, please come and grant your blessings. Guru Pema Siddhi Hung.
Emma ho tuti chuki yingi shingamsu chungi tusum kega mebe Chate lunzo dewa chimpu ku namga shindu tukje chore Lama chuki ku la sowa de urgen pema juna la surwa de Deje lunge drube shingamsu kusung tuda yunde tilek Ishe nga den devara shekpe ku tukje cheta naso sosro. Lama longchu zoko la surwa de urgen pema juna la surwa. Meje jikten tabe shingamsu tukje chenpo drove tuna. Kala kande tabge dhatenze dedama chun dada desu. Lama drupe ku la surwa de urgen pema juna la surwa de.
Wondrous, in the pure realm of the fundamental space of reality, free from elaboration, the actual nature beyond the three times origination and cessation is the body of great bliss, naturally complete and aimless, compassion like the sky, without bias or point of reference. Dharmakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of Organ, to you I pray. In the pure realm of spontaneously present great bliss are the embodiments of the Buddha's form, speech, mind, qualities, and activity, the bodies of the thus gone ones endowed with the fivefold primal knowing, revealing each and every of the various manifestations of compassion. Sambhogakaya Guru, to you I pray. Lotus born of Organ, to you I pray. In the realm of the innate purity of this conditioned universe, manifest through great compassion for the sake of sentient beings. Emanations act to benefit beings through skillful means suited to each individual. Those passed on to come and present, Nirmanakaya Gurus of the three times, to you I pray. Lotus born of Organ, to you I pray.
Munse rikze nuden dorje ze maung deshe me pa tayi. Tata pinchun gyasa drope ngu jikti ishe dorje la sowad. Ngunze rikze nuden dorje sel mao deshe me pa tayi. Tata pinchun gyasa drope ngu jikti ishe dorje la sowad. Ngunze rikze nuden dorje sel mao deshe me pa tayi. Tata pinchun gyasa drope ngu jikti ishe dorje la sowa de.
In the past, the awareness holder Nuden Dorje Tsel. In the future, the Buddha Möpa. In the present, Padmasambhava's regent Drogben in person. Jigdril Yeshe Dorje, to you I pray.
Omi chuki yingi potaune, tusum sanje gungi ngowo. Rangsem chukuru ngusum tunze pe, tsawe lame shabla sowa de.
Within the palace of the fundamental space of reality, the unsurpassed pure realm, is the essence of all Buddhas of the three times. You who actually introduced the Dharmakaya of my own mind, Root Guru, at your feet I pray.
Kata chuku pema tsepa me
Page
long
69.
chu zoku pema kuntu chang Trube kungu zoki dorje la So wa dep so da gu chinki lo Yang chen zhu pa yi xie co ge ma Long e da zhul zel nu ge pa sel Kyab da jang bel devi ni ma la So wa dep so da gu jing gi lo Xin la ka ba gyur me nge de wang Ri ge kyab da du jom jo du ling Ka jin sum den ca we la ma la So wa dep so da yu jing gi lo Te tara so wa ta pe chi la ki Min che wang to tam si nam para ta Rim ni lam le nyen do tar chin de Kun zang pe ma ka re ku to sho
Original purity, Dharmakaya Padma, limitless longevity, Sambhogakaya Padma, holder of all, essential face of Nirmanakaya, lake-born Vajra Lord. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. Emanation of Saraswati, Mother Yeshe Tsogyel, Zilnun Gebetzel, who deciphered the symbols of the fivefold inner expanse, Lord of Refuge, Jampodewe Nima. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. Gyurme Ngedung Wangpo, destined to receive the blessings. Dudu, Dujum Drodolingpa, refuge embodying the 100 families. Root Guru, so kind in the 3 ways. As I pray to you, please transform my mind. By the blessing of praying in this way, the maturing empowerments are received with Samaya pristine. On the path of the 2 stages, perfecting the approach and accomplishment, may I attain the body of the lotus-born, total goodness.
Hong ri dong o bo so ki pe man jung Kyab ni kun du ngo bo ro kyab su chi Si diri lo bo ro tu pe jo wa kun Tu pa rang sang ka ta long zhui shu Hong ri dong o bo so ki pe ma jung Kyab ni kun du ngo bo ro kyab su chi Si diri lo bo ro tu pe jo wa kun Tu pa rang sang ka ta long zhui shu Hong ri dong o bo so ki pe ma jung Kyab ni kun du ngo bo ro kyab su chi Si diri lo bo ro tu pe jo wa kun Tu pa rang sang ka ta long zhui shu
Hung, awareness, emptiness, the essence is the lake-born lotus guru. I take refuge in the essence, the gathering of all sources of refuge. for all beings temporarily deluded by this transitory existence, may delusion purify itself and unravel in the expanse of original purity.
Ram Yam Kama Om A Hung Ho Sarva Buddha Agara Kaya Za Sarva Bigne Balinda Kai Sarva Buddha Agara Kaya Za Sarva Bigne Balinda Kai Sarva Buddha Agara Kaya Sarva Bigne Balinda Kai Huma Rizung Zen Turu Pe Jung Po Nama Dorma di kireta te ngang du teng Ran ri yi xie po gyuru me be ngang Kor sum ye tu ngang du tsam je du Om sumane hong girane pane hong ane hoba Biaran zai hong pet sumane hong girane pane hong Biaran zai hong pet sumane hong girane pane hong Biaran zai hong pet Benzara gyana rakya
Negative forces, unaware and deluded by duality, take this torma and go to the state beyond extremes. The unchangeable state of self-aware primal knowing is the boundary of protection that is primordially liberated from the three spheres of delusion. Benza Gyana Rakya.
Hong de jin pe ma kelwe shin kam ne Gu sum lun ru so ge dor je chang Ne dire chin po cho tu ngu drup su Chhoje kun san ru pe gen du gyur Om Aum Benza Guru Brahma Titin Kari Benza Samaya Za Abhisha Om Sarva Punja Minja Samu
Hung, from the blissful pure realm of the spiraling lotus, naturally self-accomplished three bodies, lake-born, Vajra holder, please bless this place and grant the supreme and ordinary siddhis. May these offerings become the ornament of the display of total goodness. Om Ahung Benza Guru Pema Tutreng Sel
Benza Samaya Za Abhishaya Om Sarva Punja Minga Sam Hung Rita Aran le tame ne pe dun karu Urgin ti me dana ko shetso Tenza ye la ge den chu gang we Usu rin chin pe don da ge Kyabne kundu urgen dorje chang Sembe pe baratso ge yum dantil Chaye dorje yum pe tupum nam Tarda rinche rube gengize Nge Jin bara Kordo zasum Gyatsu tin tarate Jin la tukje charpe dalasi Gyar kungo chi me yishe Dong shu tra pe te cha ta tu se Le da long chu tu sum ge we so Gu zang chu pe tin tu ming ne bul Ta me ne sa dito madisha seje gelwa kungi yendengi gombe nam tarala ning ne yirang tepe sol dev shin zabgi chuki charchin be parasul ranshin gebe ngopo kundom ne Drokam gyatso chi si ne ki par Gombo kyu ki nam tara je nyek te Ka kyawa drowa dempe tuntu Kyab ne kenze ter jimbo Dungi nying me kyab chi Rinpoche Nga du gu pe nar jing dung shu ki Sol de pu la se we nyor tu si Gong pe long ne tu je zel chung la Me den da ki nying la ching ki lo Da dan se ma nyor tu den ba tang Cho dan tu mong tu bu sa tu ke
Before me in my ordinary form is organ stainless Danakosha lake, its profound depths filled with the water of 8 qualities. In its center, atop the jeweled stem of a lotus, petals unfurled, is the organ Vajra holder, in whom all sources of refuge converge. Brilliant with the splendor of the major and minor marks, he is embracing Tsok, the mother consort. He holds a Vajra in his right hand and a vase with a skull cup in his left. Exquisite in their silks and ornaments of jewels and bone, within a vast expanse of 5-colored light, they blaze in the awesome splendor of great bliss. Oceans of the 3 roots gather like clouds as their retinue. They gaze upon me, bringing down a shower of blessing and compassion. To the embodiment of deathless primal awareness, the essence of all victorious ones, I forever offer prostrations of faith with intense and powerful yearning. My body, wealth, and enjoyment, and all virtue gathered throughout the 3 times, all these I offer in the manner of Samantabhadra's vast clouds of offering. I've confessed without exception all negative actions and failings accumulated throughout time without beginning. Sole sovereign of all the qualities of the victorious ones and their heirs, enlightened protector, in your example of perfect liberation, I rejoice from my heart. To you I pray with faith, beseeching you to bring down a great rain of profound and vast Dharma. Amassing all virtuous qualities of my own and others, I will, for as long as countless oceans of beings endures, follow the example of your perfect liberation, enlightened protector. I dedicate all this to the guidance of beings throughout space, great wellspring of wisdom and love, in whom all sources of refuge converge, sole precious refuge in these evil dregs of time. I am afflicted by the spread of the 5 degenerations and pray to you with great longing. Quickly look with love upon your child. Bring forth the manifest energy of compassion from the expanse of your realization. Grant your blessings to my devoted heart. Swiftly show signs and indications, and pray bestow the supreme and ordinary siddhis. Now the 7-line prayer.
Kurdo kondo mambe kuru kiki jesu da rupi chinge rupi shizu guru pema sidi hung urgen yuge nubjansa pema kesar yansi chuge ngudubnyi pema jungne shizu da kurdo kondo mambe kuru kiki jesu da rupi chinge rupi guru pema sidi hung urgen yuge nubjansa pema kesar dombola yansi chuge ngudubnyi pema jungne Kurdo kondo mambe kuru kiki jesu da rupi chinge rupi shizu guru pema sidi hung urgen yuge nubjansa pema kesar yansi chuge ngudubnyi pema jungne shizu da kono mabe kuro kege jesu da to be chingelo bi guru pema sidi yung hung urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar dombola ize shoge ngutubni pema jene kundo kono mabe kuro kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shiru guru pema hung urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar dombola ize shoge ngutubni pema jene kurdo kono mabe kuro kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shiru guru pema urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar dombola ize shoge ngutubni pema june jesu da kurdo kono mabe kuro kege jesu chingelo bi shiru solo guru pema sidi yung hung urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar dombola ize shoge pema june jesu da kurdo kono mabe kuro kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shiru guru pema hung urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar dombola ize shoge ngutubni pema june kurdo kono mabe kuro kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shiru guru pema sidi yung hung urji yuge pema kesar dombola ize shoge ngutubni pema june jesu da kurdo kono kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shiru guru pema sidi yung hung urji yuge nubja sa pema kesar ize shoge ngutubni pema june jesu da kurdo kono Zuda to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun pema kesardum yenze joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun byanza pema kesar yenze joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi yung hung urje yugun ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june kurdo kono mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum ize joge ngudum ye pema june shizu da kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun byanza pema kesardum bola ize joge ngudum ye pema june kurdo kondo mabe guru kege jesu da to be chingelo bi shizu sun guru pema sidi hung urje yugun Pema Kisar Dumbola is a chugging udumni, Pema June Jisuta, Kurdo Kondo Mampekur, Kiki Jisuta, Pichingal of Jish, Guru Pema Sidium, whom would give you Gunum Johnson, Pema Kisar Dumbola is a chug. Pema June Jisuta, Kurdo Kondo Mampekur, Kiki Jisuta, to be Chingal of Jishu Sul, Guru Pema Sidium, whom would give you Gunum Johnson, Pema Kisar. Is a chugging udumni, Pema June Jisuta, Kurdo Kondo Mampekur, Kiki Jisuta, to be Chingal of Jish. Guru Pema Sidi Hong will you get them Jansa, Pema Kisser Dombola, is a chugging udumni, Pema Judy. Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus solo Guru Pema Sidi Hong would you get them Jansa, Pema Kisser Dombola, is a chugging udumni, Pema Judy. Kurdogono Mabeguru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus solo Guru Pema Sidi Hong would you get them Jansa, Pema Kisser. Is a jogging of me, Bema Jesuda, Kurdoko no Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal. Guru Bema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Bema Kesardobola, is a jogging. Bema Jesuda, Kurdoko no Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Bema. Whom would you get them Jansa, Bema Kesardobola, is a jogging of me, Bema Jesuda, Kurdoko. Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, Urgi Yugan. Pema Kesar Dombola, is a jogging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom Urgi Yugan of Johnson, Pema Kesar. Is a jogging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Guru Pema City, whom Urgi Yugan of Johnson, Pema Kesar Dombola, is a jogging. Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Shizu Guru Pema. Whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola, is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo. Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Shizu Guru Pema Sidium, whom would you get? Pema Kesardombola, is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesar? Is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo no Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola, is a chug. Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola, is a chug. Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get? Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging. Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda. Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get? Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo. Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesar? Is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda. Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get? Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda. Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda. Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesar? Is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City. Whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging of me, Pema Jesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabekuru, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Kesardombola is a chugging. Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu Sol Guru, Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema. Yes, in Chugi, Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu Sol Guru, Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazardambola, yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni. Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Guru, Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard. Yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazardambola, yes, in Chugi. Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get? Pema Gazardambola, yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard. Yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard. Yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard. Yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard. Yes, in Chugi Mutubni, Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard, Dombola, is the Chugi. Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson, Pema Gazard, Dombola, is the Chugi. Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema. Would you get them Johnson? Is it you getting to me? Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema. Whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard, Dombola, is it you getting to me? Pema Juni. Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Is it you getting to me? Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema. Whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard, Dombola, yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Shizuda, Kurdo Kondoma. Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get? Pema Gazard, Dombola, yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni. Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema. Whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard, Dombola, yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni. Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda, to be Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you? Pema Gazard, Dombola, yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. Chingelo Shizu, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Johnson? Pema Gazard. Yes, it you getting to me? Pema Juni Jisuda, Kurdo Kondoma Pekuru, Kiki Jisuda. 징겔럽지 시즈솔 그룹에마 시디용 콩 우리게 유게는 장사 베마그 저게 거든요 베마주는 시즈다 그도 거노마 베그르 키기지수다 루비 징겔럽이 그룹에마 시디용 콩 우리게 유게는 장사 베마그저도 몰라 이제 저게 거든요 베마주는 그도 거노마 베그르 키기지수다 루비 징겔럽이 시즈솔 그룹에마 시디용 콩 우리게 유 Pema Gazardo Bola is a sugar dunya, Pema Genesis, Kurdo Konomo Bekura, Kiki Jesu. Singel of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you can Jansa, Pema is a sugar dunya, Pema Genesis, Kurdo Konomo, Kiki Jesu. Singel of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom you can Jansa, Pema. Is a sugar dunya, Pema Genesis, Kurdo Konomo Bekura, Kiki Jesu, to be Singel of Guru Pema City Hung, Uji Yuga Numjansa, Pema Gasar Nobola, is a Jew. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Yeshus. Guru Pema City Hung, Uji Yuga. Pema Gasar Nobola, is a Jugan of Ye, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Yeshus, Guru Pema City Hung, Uji Yuga Numjansa, Pema Gasar. Is a sugar of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Guru Pema City whom Uji Yugan of Jansa, Pema Gazal. Is a sugar of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City whom Uji Yugan. Pema Gazartombola is a sugar of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda. Chingal of Jesus, Solo Guru Pema City, whom would you get them Jansa, Pema Casardombola, in the Jug. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma Begura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Solo Guru Pema City, whom would you get. Pema Casardombola, in the Jugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Konoma. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get. Pema Gazardombola is a Jugan of me, Pema Genesuda, Kurdokono. Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema. Is a Jugan of me, Pema Genesuda, Kurdokono, Mabekura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema. Whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Gazardombola is a Jugan of me, Pema Genesuda. Kurdogono Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Gazar. Is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdokono Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal. Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Gazardombola, is a Chu. Pema Junesuda, Kurdokono Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you. Pema Casardombola, is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesu. Shingle of Jesus, Sol Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casardombola, is a Chugan. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingle of Jesus, Guru Pema. Would you get of Jansa, Pema Casardombola, is a Chugan. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get. Pema Casardombola is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesu. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casar. Is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesu. Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casardombola, is a Chugan. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus. Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casardombola, is a Chugan. Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get. Pema Casardombola is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda. Shingle of Jesus, Guru Pema City, whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casar. Is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda, Kurdo Kondo Mabegura, Kiki Jesuda, to be Chingal of Jesus, Guru Pema. Whom would you get of Jansa, Pema Casardombola is a Chugan of me, Pema Junesuda. Kurdo kono ma be guru ki ge je so da du bi chin ge lo bi shi so guru pe ma si de hung je yu be ma ge sor dom bola ize chu ge ngu du ge be ma ju na shi so da kurdo kono ki ge je so da du bi chin ge lo bi shi so guru pe ma si de hung je yu ge nu byan sa be ma ge ize chu ge ngu du ge be ma ju na shi so da kurdo kono ma be guru ki ge je so da du bi chin ge lo bi shi so guru pe ma si de hung je yu Pema Kisar Dumbola, Inzi Chugi Ngudubni, Pema Juna Jisuta, Kurdo Konoma Bekuru, Kigi Jisut, Shingelubje, Shizu Sol, Guru Pema, Sidi Hung, Urgi Yugi Numjaza, Pema Inzi Chugi Ngudubni, Pema Juna Jisuta, Kurdo Konoma Bekuru, Kigi Jisut, Shingelubje, Shizu Sol, Guru Pema, Sidi Hung, Urgi Yugi Numjaza, Pema Inzi Chugi Ngudubni, Pema Juna Jisuta, Kurdo Konoma. Kiki jisu daadubgi chinge lupje shizu sul guru pema sidi hung uryin yuge numjansa pema gizi. Gizi chuge ngudubnye pema june jisu da kurdo kundum. Kiki jisu daadubgi chinge lupje shizu sul guru pema sidi hung uryin yuge numjansa pema gizi. Gizi chuge ngudubnye pema june jisu da kurdo kundum kiki jisu da chinge lupje shizu sul guru pema sidi hung. Mokugi sowa tepe lama yewim ki jorsam da tuka ni ishe ki uzir nanga pata tarare kyane rangi nigar tembe gyu jinge la para gyur omma muze gore pamsidum 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 Umma bzigor pamzer 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 umma Umma bzigor pamzer 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 umma umma bzigor pamsidu umma bzigor pamsidu umma bzigor pamzer 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 umma Umma bzigor pamzer 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 umma bzigor Umma bzigor pamzer umma bzigor pamzer umma bzigor pamzer umma bzigor umma bzigor pamzer umma bzigor pamzer umma bzigor umma bzigor pamzer 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 umma bzigor umma bzigor pamzer 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 Okay. Now, the Vajrasattva, Sherpa confession. Light the candles.
On page 86.
Okay, Tracy, you lead that prayer. What is it called?
Om Shito Tampe Sangye Kundu
Zang
Sang
Dorje Semba Dorje Tejin She Pao Chimpo Drowa Kyope Gwen Dala Sergon Yishi Jingisi Adene Maki Yene Namda Kyang Tunguro Lopuro Sharawe Kundole Mari Zunzi Kena Nyamchaku Tajin Chui Yunge Longdo Sha Benzara Sanwe Dabo Dorje Damdapa Kuzun Tusan Samaya Bumki Damle Nyamshin Legerwa Kang Rabdu Nujin Gyube Tolosha
Satun Yampa Kundu Gyurpe
Etudene Legi Nizin Dorje Kandroyi Kai Chepa Gyurgyurupe Dichi Tibgyuru Nyasin Gyusasha Undu Pe Gyarpo Yinin Dorje Che Miksu Meji Nyamdan Shapwate Kundo Sangpo Yezo Rikpe Long Dute Me Pa Chu Ye Long Tu A Ombejar Soro Samaya Manupaya Benisotanu Matru Surukhe Member Subo Member Anurdum Baba Survajra Me Prayata
Bodhisattva
Surva
mantra
Kurmati
is on the
Jim
middle
Shiriyam
of page 100.
Savatara Gora Benzer Mazabama Samaya Satua Ombejar Soro Samaya Manupaya Benisotanu Matru Masuruke Members Anurdum Baba Survajra Me Prayata Surva Kurmati Jim Shiriyam Kurung Savatara Gora Benzer Mazabama Samaya Satu Ombejar Soro Samaya Manupaya Benisotanu Matru Masuruke Suboke Meba Anurdum Meba Sarvajra Me Prayata Sarva Karmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Hu Bagaman Savatara Gora Benzer On Bezer Zoro Samaya Manapare Abanisotama Rotterdam Masaroke Member Suboke Meba Anurdum Meba Sarva Karmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Hu Bagaman Savatara Gora Benzer Masamaya Satu on Bezer Bunupare Abanisotama Rotterdam Masaroke Member Suboke Anordam Baba Sarvajra Prayata Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Sabatara Benzer Mami Muzabazar Bama Samaya Sato Ambezer Sorosamaya Manapari Mother Mamasaruke members of Boki Anordam Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha who Bagavan Sabatara Benzer Mamazabazar Bama Samasato Ambezer Sorosamaya Manapari Tirade Mamasaroke members of Boki Meba Anordam Baba Sarvajra Prayata Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Savatara Benzer Mamazabazar Bama Samaya Sato Ambezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members Anordam Baba Sarvajra Agora Benzer Mami Muzabazar Bama Samaya Sato Ambezer Sorosamaya Manapari Tirade Mamasaroke members of Boki Meba Anordam Baba Sarvajra Mapeta Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurunga Savatara Benzer Muzabazar Bama Samaya Sato Ambezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Anordam Baba Sarvajra Prayata Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Savatara Benzer Muzabazar Bama Bezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Anordam Baba Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Bagaman Savatara Benzer Bezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Anordam Baba Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Bagaman Savatara Benzer Bezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Anordam Baba Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Bagaman Savatara Benzer Bezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Anordam Baba Sarva Kurmasi Jim Shiriyam Kurung Ha Bagaman Savatara Benzer Bezer Sorosamaya Manapari Banisoto Matro Mamasaroke members of Boki Sarvajarme prayata sarva karmasajam jirmushiriyam kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Benjarba Muzabajarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Tiratirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung Savatara Benjarba Muzabajarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Prayata Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Benjarba Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Benjarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung Savatara Benjarba Masabujarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Sarvajirma Prayata Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Benjarba Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan savatara Benjarba Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan Sarva Tatagata Benjarma Muzabajarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Prayata Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan Savatara Benjarba Muzabajarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Prayata Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan Savatara Benjarba Muzabajarba Masamaya Sato Om Bejar Soro Samaya Manupari Abanisotu Matrodirma Masaroke Masaboke Anurdama Sarvajirma Prayata Sarva Garamasajum Jirmushiriyam Kurung ha 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 hu bhagavan Savatara Benjarba Masamaya Sato
Now to the top of page 79.
Tsok now. Hung ale chuyin tanyam kapa lara. Om le nansi de yun so su sham. Hung gi de chi yi she ru para gyur. Shi yi tsa sum la zo ge pa kam. A hung shi, a hung shi, a hung shi. Okay.
Hung, from a skull cup equal to the fundamental space of reality. From Om, the sense pleasures of appearance and possibility arranged within as the gathering feast. With Hung become the play of primal knowing great bliss. With Hri, the host of the three roots devatas are delighted of the and fulfilled. Om Ah Hung Shri, Om Ah Hung Shri, Om Ah Hung Shri.
Hung urge yuki nub chan sam. Pema ke saradung bola. Ya zen chogi ngutum ni. Pema jung ne she suta. Kordu kando mang pe kor. Keki jesu da druki. de yun so la chen de na jingi lob chiri shik su su ne cho di ro chim po la so chu yi she du siri gyur Drub cho da la wang shi kur ge ta long de par che se cho da du mong u drub zu Hong la ma je zu pe ma de ting ze Rik zin kan zhe so tang che pa yi Sa sum kun du ge we kin koro la Mu ku dung shu tra pe so wa de Da xin gu sum ge co long zhi che Nang si du yu ge gu ma cang me Kun zang de jin co ki ko lo ro bol Tu tse ge she tu tam gong gyuru chi So wa deb so guru Rinpoche Jingi lob shi zi zin kan me de pu la cho tu ngu zhub zu tam zi nyam cha tam je chang du su jin we par chi yin su zhu Chan chu par tu del mi ji zi shin Se su nyam to yarang da shin pel Samba lungi do para chingi lo
Hung, at Oregon's northwestern frontier, on the stem and corona of a lotus flower, wondrous, supreme accomplishment attained, and as a lotus born renowned, encircled by a retinue of many dakinis, so that I may become like you, I invite you to this feast of sense pleasures. Please come and grant your blessings. Send down your blessings to this excellent place and transform the feast offerings into the elixir of primal knowing. Bestow the four empowerments on me, the one who aspires to supreme accomplishment. Dispel obstacles, hindrances, and those who lead us astray. Grant the supreme and ordinary siddhis. Hung, noble Guru Pema Drengsel, together with your host of awareness holders and dakinis, to this mandala of victorious ones embodying all the three roots devatas, I pray with devotion and intense yearning. My three doors gathered virtue, enjoyments, wealth, and those of others, appearance and possibility, delightful sense pleasures with nothing incomplete, all this I offer as the great bliss, Gana Chakra of total goodness, supreme bliss. Lovingly accept this with delight. May it fulfill our sacred bond. I beseech you, Guru Rinpoche, grant your blessings, hosts of awareness holders and dakinis. Grant the supreme and ordinary spiritual accomplishments to your devoted child. Please purify all degenerations and breaches of samaya. liberate outer, inner, and secret obstacles in fundamental space. Until my enlightenment, hold me inseparable. Increase longevity, merit, meditative experiences, and realization like the waxing moon. Grant blessings for the natural self-accomplishment of wishes. Om Ah Hung Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Hung. Now page 89 for the Tsok Yingi Bedar. It's 89. Page 89 at the Rinpoche.
Yingi benda rigbe tsodorosham. Dundu jazere tigle deyunda ngosara semi kabe damsi. Rangri zawa sumki laso la nimi nyambe ngandu chobabu. Tokbe tazuru tigle chimpuro sha zungzin dragi kimi yingsu du. Tuna shito sebe tinle du lundu nangji yishe tarjin. Kuza shunu bumkuru chan ju sho. Ram yam kam om ahung. Yingi benda rikpe sotro sham. Dundu jazire tigle doyunta. Ngosara semi kyabe tamzi. Rangri zawa sumgi laso la nimi nyambe ngandu chobabu tokbe ta. Tiglere chimpuro sha. Zungzin dragi kimi yingsu du. Tuna shido sebe tile du. Lundu nangji yishe tarji ne. Kata shunu bumkuru chan ju sho. Ram yam kam om a. Yingi benda rikpe sotoro sham. Dundu jazire tigle doyunta. Ngosara semi kyabe tamsikdi. Rangri zawa sumki laso la nimi nyambe ngandu chobabu. Tokbe tazuru tigle chimpuro sha zungzin dragi kimi yingsu du. Tunang shito sebe tinle du. Lundu nangji yishe tarjinde. Kunda shunu pumkuru chanju sho. In English?
Ram Yam Kam Om Ah Hung. Within the skull cup of fundamental space, the ritual offerings of awareness are arrayed. The 6 lamps, rainbow rays, and spheres of light are the glittering, desirable qualities. This is the wondrous, inconceivable Samaya. To the self-aware Devata assembly of the 3 roots, the offerings are offered in the state of non-dual equanimity. The pointy edges of thoughts are confessed within the great sphere. Enemies and obstructors, the grasper and the grasped, are liberated in unborn fundamental space. Diluted appearance awakens in the basis and accomplishes the enlightened activities. Perfecting the primal knowing of the naturally self-accomplished 4 visions, may I awaken in the youthful vase body, original purity.
Okay, now Guru Sasumla Sola. What page?
Page 90.
Yeah. Ram yam kam om a. Guru Sasum Laso la Deyu Longchu Tsokchu Bu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamchesha Nyomung Dragi Shaltu Tap Tile Rabjam Lundrub Zo Sonyi Nyurzo Ngudrub Gana Tsakta Puja Ho Ram Yam Kam Om A Guru Sasum Laso la Deyu Longchu Tsokchu Bu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamchesha Nyomong dragi shaltu tap tile rabjam lundrup zo sonyi nyurzo ngudrup gana tsakra puja ho ram yam kam om a guru tsasum laso la deyu longcho sokcho damzi nyamcha tamche sha nyomong dragi shaltu tap tile rabjam lundrup zo sonyi nyurzo ngudrup Gana Zagda Puja Ho.
Ram Yam Kam Om Ah Hung. To the Guru and the assembly of the 3 roots, Devatas, this wealth of sense pleasures is offered as the feast. I confess all deteriorations of Samaya. Neurosis, enemies, and obstructors are offered to the mouths of the devatas, naturally self-accomplished, vast, enlightened activities. May the two accumulations be swiftly completed. Bestow siddhis, Gana Chakra Puja Ho.
Ramyam Kamang Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sadapuja Ujada Parinda Kai Ramyam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujada Parinda Kai Ramyam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujid Balinda Kai Ramyam Kam Om Ah Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujida Parinda Kai Ramyam Kam Om Ah Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Kai Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Ahum Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Om Gurudeva Dakini Gana Sakta Puja Ujeda Barinda Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Devada Kini Gana Sakta Puja Uzeda Baringda Ka Ye Guru Chasum Nasola Ram Yam Kam Ahung Guru Chasum Lasola Deyo Longche Tsokje Bu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Tap Tile Rabjam Lundub Zo Sonyi Nyurzo Ngudub Gana Tsakta Puja Ho Ram Yam Kam Ah Guru Tsasum Lasola Deyo Longche Tsokje Bu Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Tap Tile Rabjam Lundub Zo Sonyi Nyurzo Ngudub Gana Tsakta Puja Ho Ram Yam Kam Ah Guru Tsasum Lasola Deyo Longche Tsokje Tamsi Nyamcha Tamche Sha Nyumung Dragi Shaltu Tap Tile Rabjam Lundub Zo Sonyi Nyurzo Ngudub Gana Tsakta Puja Ho. In English?
Ram Yam Kam Ahung to the Guru and the assembly of the three roots devatas. This wealth of sense pleasures is offered as the feast. I confess all deteriorations of Samaya, neurosis, enemies, and obstructors are offered to the mouths of the devatas. Naturally self-accomplished, vast, enlightened activities. May the two accumulations be swiftly completed. Bestow siddhis. Gana Chakra Puja Ho.
Tisumsanye Guru Rinpoche, Ngutukuna Deva Chimbeja, Parche Gundu Tapoze, Solwa de Chingi Labdu Sol, China, Samway Parche Shiva, Samba Lungi Duber Chingilo, Tisumsanye Guru. Ngutukuna Deva Chimbeja, Parche Gundu Tapoze, Solwa de Chingi Labdu Sol, China, Samway Parche Shiva, Samba Lungi Duber Tisumsanye Guru Rinpoche, Ngutukuna Deva Chimbeja, Parche Gundu Tapoze, Solwa de Chingi Labdu Sol, China, Samway Parche Shiva, Samba Lungi Duber Simjin Julu Jibe ne Junse, Missy Dungi Nigi Yamana, Yingi Tusum Baswade, Uri Mingila Yemepe, Sizema, Parchini, Uri Pema Junala Swade, Samba Lungu Duber Chingelo, Simjin Julu Jibe, Missy Dungi Nigi Yamana, Yingi Tusum Baswade, Uri Mingila Sizema, Parchini Base, Uri Pema Junala Swade, Samba Lungu Duber Chingelo, Simjin Julu Jibe. Mizidunga Nigi Yamana, Yingi Tusum Baswade, Uri Mingila Yemepe, Sizema, Parchini. Uri Pema Junala Swade, Samba Lungu Duber Chingelo, Uye Rimbo, Chela, Swade, Garkin, Parchi, Mijungsing, Tunge, Samba Drubat, Chodan, Tumongu Drupsaldus. First, you have also, you should have the wine and then, collect from your plate. Okay. You should take your plate there, you know. Yeah, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, please have Tsok. I remember a long time ago I told the story of which one. I don't remember now very clearly. Shri Singha Manjushri Mitra, the great Dzogchen master. Perhaps was it Shri Singha? Shri Singha was Padmasambhava received Dzogchen teaching from Shri Singha. Though Padmasambhava himself was in Latin, but in order to go through showing how human being to receive the teaching, like, there's the three lineage: the lineage of the mind transmission, lineage of the symbolic transmission, lineage of the, word to word, mouth to mouth transmission. And Shri Singha was from China, and he went to Oriana, I believe it was Oriana, to meet Manjushri Mitra. Manjushri Mitra is the student of Garab Dorje, the one who revealed the Dzogchen teaching in this world. Though, of course, Buddha Shakyamuni, when he gave the Four Noble Truth, Dzogchen teaching is also, you can say, the third noble truth. The cessation is the foundation of the Dzogchen teaching. But in that, Buddha only explained partially. We all know that when Buddha first gave the teaching, the Theravadan teaching, the no self, Buddha only explained the no self. But when you really look, when you go deeper into the no self, then you see no self not just as a person, but there is no self in all phenomena. So then, Dzogchen teaching, Dzog means completion, Chen means great completion, nothing is left, without any exception. That's what great perfection means, nothing is left. So, and that's where it is completed. The entire phenomena of samsara and nirvana are all completion within one's mind. So when we say Dzog Pa Chimpo, the great completion, where is the great completion happening? It's on our mind. Beside your mind, there is no phenomena. So all the phenomena finally is completed within the expanse of your mind. So then, as a human being, we have so much concept. I think Shri Singha was a monk. And then when he met Manjushri Mitra, now I don't remember the whole story. I think it was Shri Singha. And then he said, he went to ask for the Dzogchen teaching. And at the beginning, the master didn't give Dzogchen teaching. He said, go search for Dzogchen. Where is? He went to the town, he went looking for everywhere, Dzogchen, where is, Now I don't remember the whole story clearly, sorry. But anyway, then one day, I think it was Manjushri Mitra told his wife, prepare a nice meal for him. Then when Shri Singha went inside, she was a Dakini, wisdom Dakini. There he saw like hands and human, hands and all cook inside. And then I think I'm not really very clearly right now, my memory. Then he said, how can I do? Wow, what is this? Cooking all hands and everything, a person. And then he got conceptual. And then when the food was later served, he said, I'm a monk. I don't eat meat. She said, of course you are. I'm so, I don't know. I'm so sorry. That's American language at that time. Exactly what was the word? I don't. But he said, yes, of course you are a monk. You wouldn't eat the meat, And then he said, yeah, I think like people of the world are very conceptual minded, she said. Of course, you have to cut through conceptual mind in order to receive the empowerment at that moment, And so when he said that, he missed the opportunity of realizing Dzogchen. Had he just without concept would taken it, he would have realized that. So then later, Of course, he realized transmission was given, but he missed few times because of conceptual thing. And they were saying, oh, the Zambu Lingpa, the people of the world, a lot of conceptual people. Jakini said something like that. So, you see, it's said that when there is Tsok, if there's a meat, whether it's a dog meat, pig meat, anything, you should have no concept, because once there's blood, whether it's horse or pig or dog or cow or whatever, you should take without conceptual. Is the transmutation of, is been blessed into nectar. Now, for example, when we see in the tantric deity holding blood, what's that symbolize? The Vajaya Varahi holding blood. And the curved knife. Curved knife is cutting through their duality. The blood symbolizes the life force of samsara. For example, if you don't have blood in your body, you'll be dead, right? So it's the life force of samsara being three world system life force, I think, basically samsaric life force, the blood, particularly human beings, we have, that blood, once that's transmuted through the wisdom energy, then it becomes the essence, nectar, like that. So tantric practice is, you can say in some ways like the alchemy, how you can know to transform ordinary iron into gold. There was ancient time, there was, like Nagarjuna did that. Nagarjuna was able to support great gathering of Sangha through his knowledge of alchemy, where he turned the iron into gold. So same thing, the essence is so powerful. And the essence is not outside, essence is right within the, passions and neurosis. And so knowing that wisdom to transmute that, that's what the power of the Tantra is. So when we do the deity practice, it's happening, So when you take it, you should take as a blessing, have no conception. How many calories are there? How many, protein is there? This is that, this is that. That's too much conception. You should have no conception, Okay, okay, what page, Tracy? 83, okay. Oma hung, benza merda hung, ha ho shi, ea really shing shing za. Did you put the other one? Okay. La du ji den tek be cho, de yu nga de lak toro she. Pendang de we tile zu umuze da baling da ka ye. Soge lame kilkurdu, Tshoge kolo kurwayi, dajen rowa, molupa, kinkur chiktu, ro parasho, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum, buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Buze gore pamsidum, 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 buze gore pamsidum. Mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom the good bums mom the good bums and 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 mom the good bums mom the good bums and 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 mom the good bums mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 mom the good mom the good bums and 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 La mene sum yike do sum le
Middle of page
Zere
77.
karmara ting sum jung ne su Rangi ne sum timpe go sum ki Dib jang ku sun tu ki dor jere gyur Thani lama korche ötu shu Karmarati le hungi semparu Rangi nying karatimpe lame tu Ransim yerme Ling Tengi chu guru ne Okay.
From the 3 syllables in the Guru's 3 places emerge 3 rays of white, red, and dark blue light. As these are absorbed into my own 3 places, my 3 doors are purified of obscurations and become the vajras of enlightened body, speech, and mind. Finally, the Guru and his retinue dissolve into light, which becomes a white sphere glowing red and marked with Hung. As this is absorbed into my heart, the Guru's mind and mine join inseparably and dwell in Dharmakaya. Ah. Ah.
When you say like natural thing, you know. Unge me chu gu ka long ne ga me la gu na we cha ri me tong se ngang du tim
Hum. From the inner sky of unborn Dharmakaya, the unobstructed form of the Devata appears and dissolves into emptiness clarity free from all directions. Ah. Ah.
Remain in natural state, uncontrived natural state, in fact. Geza chanju chimboro ngo ngo ran shin tu je sel urge lama tso ge je kusumulun ki ru pa yi Trashi tampe dele sho temba jiten kazu chomba da temba ni shindu sawa temba jiten kamsu chomba da temba ni shindu sawa da tenzi punu shindu temba yi temba yuring nepe trashi sho munze uryin jim ya tembe begyo lame shebe tenzi gibi saten yona tembe jinda ngatang jurba gi temba yuring nepe trashi sho unse urgin jebe jangar sujin rubar jebe kansala mai pujin gyongwe jebe chugyo sungmen soge tashi sho chanjo gyongwe gyache namdose norge dapo arya zambala oase pe alhamo nugyuma nola tada namge tashi sho nedir nimo dele sendele nime goyan dele ginzen dato dele kyamne kunjo sumge tashi sho tengder nejo bada japunu jo kordan jeba tamjela Nimadan dawa sadajing nobale trovashin du damaje mejibe chotam jelete shindo tashi bar gyurchik zaya zaya sujaya Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Wachimbeja, Parche Gunzulu de Taboze, Sola de Blue Jingel. China Sanway Parche Shiva Tang, Samba Lungi do Parachingelo, Tisum Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Parche Gunzulu de Taboze, Sola de Blue Jingel up to Solo. China Sanway Parche Shiva Tang, Samba Lungi do Parach. Tisum Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Wachimbeja, Parche Gunzulu de Taboze, Sola de Blue Jingel. China Sanway Parche Shiva Tang, Samba Lungi do Parachingelo, Tisum Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Parche Gunzulu de Taboze, Sola de Blue Jingel up to Solo. China Sanway Parche Shiva Tang, Samba Lungi do Parachingelo. Tisum Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Wachimbeja, Parche Gunzulu de Taboze, Sola de Blue Jingel. China Sanway Parche Shiva Tang, Samba Lungi do Parachingelo, Tisum Sanya Guru Rinpoche, Nguru Gunande Parche Gunza the Trapoze, Sola de Chingi Labdo Solo, China somewhere Parche Shivatang, Samba Lungu to Tirum Sanye Guru Rinpoche, Mutokuna de Washimbeja, Parche Gunza the Trapoze, Sola de Chingilo. China somewhere Parche Shivatang, Samba Lungu to Parchingilo, Tirum Sanye Guru Rinpoche, Mutokuna de Parche Kunsil the Trapoze, Sola de Chingi Labdo Sol, China somewhere Parche Shivat, Samba Lungu to Parchingilo, Tirum Sanye Guru. Mutokuna de Washimbeja, Parche Kunsil the Trapoze, Sola de Chingi Labdo Sol, China somewhere Parche Samba Lungu to Parchingilo, Tirum Sanye Guru Rinpoche, Mutokuna de Washimbeja. Parche Kunsil the Trapoze, Sola de Chingi Labdo Sol, China somewhere Parche Shivatang, Samba Lungu to Parchingilo. Uge Rinpoche la sowa de garge parchi mijung tunge samba drupata chodan tumong drup zaldus uge Rinpoche la sowa garge parchi mijung tunge samba drupata chodan tumong drup zaldus uge Rinpoche la sowa garge parchi mijung tunge samba drupata chodan tumong drup zaldus Zamling Chitang Yulkam Ditatu Nemo Suso
Page
Dungal
18
Mimi
in the
Chuden
dedication
Sanam
prayer
Padro
section
Kondo
in the
Pe
middle.
Tatu Tashi Dele Punzo Sho Zamling Chitang Yulkam Ditatu Nemo Suso Dungal Mimi Ta Chuden Sanam Padro Kondo Tatu Tashi Dele Punzo Sho Zamling Chitang Yulkam Ditatu Nemo Suso Dungal Mimi Chuden Sanam Padro Kondo Tautu Trashi Dele Punzo Sho. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names, disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtues, qualities, and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly rise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names, disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtues, qualities, and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly rise. In the world in general and in this nation, may not even the names, disease, famine, war, and suffering be heard. May virtues, qualities, and merit and prosperity greatly increase, and may continuous good fortune and sublime well-being perfectly rise. Tsok Rinpoche's long life. Kunzang, what page is that? Short one. Page 50.
The middle of page 50.
Kunzang tuki tembe zuzin chi ni tu shitu gyalzen lurze palde lama kalgera shabde ne tunyi lundu tashi palbarashu. Kunzang tuki tembe zuzin chi Nikdu Shetu Gyalzen Lurze Pa Palde Lama Kalgira Shabden Dunyi Lundu Tashi Palbarasho Kuzan Tuki Tempe Zuzinji Nikdu Shetu Gyalzen Lurze Pa Palde Lama Kalgira Shabden Dunyi Lundu Tashi Palbarasho
Hold Om Svasti, holding the treasury of the teachings of Samantabhadra's heart, raising the victory banner of study, practice, amidst the time of degeneration. Glorious Guru, may your feet remain firm, and may the two purposes be naturally accomplished and auspiciousness increase. Essence of Amitayas, primordially uncharacterized by either birth or death, by the truth of the fundamental purity of phenomenality itself, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life. With the unobstructed creativity of the Vajra clouds of highest ecstasy, expanding through space the skillful dance of Maya Jala, with the truth of the spontaneity of interdependent phenomena, may the supreme guide of beings, the victorious one, may he live a long life. With the fearlessness, wisdom, and kindness which is the power of primordial awareness, the essence of the precise secret teachings of the Vajrayana, the wish-fulfilling jewel, the victorious banner of teaching, practice, and action is raised to the pinnacle. May he live long as he fulfills the aspirations and wishes of living beings. Sounding the Dharma as the conch shell trumpet with the auspicious pattern of a right-handed spiral, causing the essence to enter the ears of many beings on the three habitats, above, on the surface, and below the earth, accomplishing the spread of virtue victoriously in all directions. May this fortunate supreme guide and sovereign live a long life. May the Lama Vidyadhara live for 100 eons, victorious in the war against adverse inner and outer obstacles, spontaneously accomplishing vast intentions of great value to the Dharma and living beings. May this most excellent auspicious vision pervade forever.
Palden lame namba tharpala kichik samya lokta mikishin chise lepar thongwe muguki lame chinap simna chuparish dizin disum sape gewa nam rangdo shide time amago tayi simje sona malupa lame chaju tepe gyurungu serap kundurida lame shap dejin kuloginde medevar mugu lame tuyi chikdu de dinyi lungu drupe trashi so. So now, let's do Bhajaguru mantra song. Om Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Om Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Om Benza Guru Pema Siddhi Uye Rinpoche la soa de garkin parchi mijung tinge samba drupa chodan tumungu drup chal tu su jambar pao chidar kemba dang kundu zambo teyang teji Teta kungi jeso dalop jing gewa dita tamche rabdungu tuzum shikpe gewa
Top
tamche
of page 17.
Nguwa kanle chodo nga pa te dagi gewe sebe digu Zangbo chuje rabdungu wargiyo. Does this have an English translation? Yes, read that.
Like the hero Manjushri who attained the knowledge of all things just as they are, and following Samantabhadra's example too, so I will emulate and train in all of that, and thus make supreme dedication of all this virtue. All the victorious ones of the three times, whatever dedications they have supremely uttered, and all these roots of virtue as well, I supremely dedicate in order to accomplish the deeds of the excellent.
Kenlo chusum ringlu che zamling sasum kyaparab Rugyu chosum nawa dang midi tusum gele Kenlo chusum ringlu che zamling sasum kyaparab Rugyu chosum nawa dang midi tusum gele Kenlo chusum ringlu che zamling sasum kyaparab Rugyu chosum nawa dang midi tusum gele shu Okay, thank you. Wonderful.